Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I got back a package from ShipMyCards. So a lot of these I'm about to send off to PSA. I have an order that I set up with them where some of these cards are in there. So I got to get these all packed up and ready to go, but figured I'd do a video. Some of these are pretty cool. So this first card here is the Elias Pettersson True Rookie out of Synergy. So this was an interesting card that I didn't even really know about until like one day I just like Googled Elias Pettersson rookies and like found a list, and then this card was on there listed as his rarest rookie. And I was like, what the hell? Because I thought the SB game used out of 40 was the rarest, because I just assumed it would have been. But just like a weird set where they decided to make the true rookies out of 9, which is like ridiculous. More rare than a high gloss Young Guns. But yeah, when I found out, I was like, crap, I'm going to need to get this card now. And it wasn't cheap really, but yeah, we ended up winning an auction for it. So got that one in the PC, and it's a really cool looking card, I gotta say. Really shiny rainbow acetate. Condition looks okay. I mean, there's these like print line things on it, but yeah, I don't know what they'll grade this. Hopefully they give it a 9 or even like a 10. I don't know. Depends what they do about those like little print lines. You really can't see them much in normal light. Just with the camera with a bright light on it, it's more noticeable. But yeah, that's a cool one. 9's just ridiculously rare. So let's see. I've only seen one other one of these, and that's the only one I've seen for sale. So figured I'd grab it. He's having a really good year. It's on pace for 100 points. So yeah, great card there. Okay, next up, same card, but this is same year and everything. But this is the Troy Terry. This one I just won because the same seller was auctioning a few of these off, and I just put in some like kind of cheap bids, and I ended up winning. I thought I won another one of these too. Pretty sure I won a few more of these. Aha, here they are. So yeah, a few other ones that I won too from the same seller. There's a Pavel Francouz. That's a different year. So this year some of them are autographs, sticker autos. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they should have just left it as just like a base card. Like adding a sticker auto just doesn't really add value to me. This is the last print, number 21. Just super random numbering that these are out of. But yeah, a few of these I literally won for like $20. So I don't know. Figured at that price you can't really go wrong. So none of those ones I collect besides Pettersson, obviously. So if any of you are interested in any of those other ones or the Troy Terry, let me know. Be available. I think they had 2 different tiers for rookies, so the lesser tier guys were out of 19, which is still just ridiculously rare, and then the top tier rookies were out of 9. So yeah, pretty cool looking cards though, I gotta say. Next up, this one I've had sitting at ShipMyCards for a while, and I was pretty anxious to see the condition of this one. Hoping for a 10, obviously, like PSA 10 quality. But it's, it's out of 9. It's a beautiful copy with great centering, so if it's a 9, whatever, I'll happily keep it. And this one appears fine. I mean, it's got some very faint print line on it. Besides that, I don't notice anything really wrong with it. So this is a card that to me is like 50-50, whether the grader gives that a 10 or not. Probably more like 60-70% chance it gets a 10, but there's definitely some variance there depending who grades it, if they want to just be really sticky about little details. Because if you look at the website of like their definition of a gem mint card, yeah, this would absolutely meet the criteria. Like this card is in better condition than probably every single vintage PSA 10 ever. So yeah, I don't know, they definitely grade different eras, probably with different standards, which is probably not that bad of a thing as long as they're consistent about it. But yeah, the Emerald Surge, card number 1 of 2020. That was one I was looking for a while. And it's the first one that was available to buy, so I finally got one. So really happy about that. And here's the Orange Checkers. And this one, I couldn't tell if there was like a print line on it from the pictures on the eBay auction, but I can't remember what I paid for this, maybe 250 something. I got a pretty decent deal, and it appears that it does not have the print line, which is really nice to see, because I have another copy of this card and it has a refractor line. It's like around the middle of the card, and it's a really big eyesore. If you ever scan them, it'll completely pop up. I can show you what it looks like, but yeah, that bothers me a lot. My other copy is a PSA 9 with one of those refractor lines, so I just needed a different copy that didn't have one of those on it. And this one looks good. This looks like this should be a PSA 10. But yeah, that one's going to go into that PSA order. So I'll be sending that one out in the next day or two. Okay, sticking with platinum, we got the modern day GOAT, Tage Thompson. Yeah, this was I bought this card at like the absolute peak of all time Tage Thompson hype. Like the day of, or maybe the day after he scored 5 goals. And as like a financial strategy, I would suggest never doing that, but it was just really fun. It was like he was just lighting it up. All his cards were just getting binned on eBay. And I was like, man, I need a Tage Thompson rookie card. And this one was on ComC for like, I honestly don't remember, 200, two something US. Maybe I paid a bit more. I don't remember. But I was like, I have to get this card. And it's actually a really beautiful card. It is a bit of a shame how obviously he's in the Blues uniform here. And it'd be way cooler if he was in the Sabres uniform, but that's just the way it is. He was drafted by the Blues and played his first games there. So yeah, and he's wearing like number 32. That was probably a random number that was given. Like some of the rookies just have to wear like ugly numbers. But either way, 2017 was a product that just really never had a stud player in it. And finally, Tage Thompson looks like that absolute beast of a player. I mean, he's on pace for like probably 60 goals this year. And if you look at his highlights, like he passes the eye test for sure. It's not just like a guy getting lucky. Like look up some of the goals this guy's scored. He's absolutely sniping, and he has sick hands, and he's scored some really like finessed, beautiful goals. So yeah, that's a beauty. That's going to be going to PSA. Looks to me like a PSA 10, honestly. I don't see anything wrong with it, so should get a high grade. Yeah, this next card's pretty random one, but yeah, this card required some research on my end. So this is the Roberto Luongo 1999 Topps Gold label. This is a parallel card. You'll have to look up the set yourself if you don't believe me, but Topps Gold label is probably the most confusing checklist I've ever looked at. There's like 4 different variations and different photos that kind of look similar, but they're slightly different. Bunch of different parallels. There's like 9 1-of-1s in this set, and it's like a 90s set. So really interesting set, kind of. I'm kind of glad they don't do it like that anymore because it's just ultra confusing. But this is basically the base card, or it's a parallel of the base card. So the reason I got this one is because Luongo, his rookie season was actually 1999. So I believe his true rookie cards come from this year, not the 1998 Black Diamond card where he's in a Team Canada jersey. That to me predates him as an NHL player, so it's not a rookie card by my definition. So he has a Young Guns from 1999, which would have been the card I would have went for, but the picture, it's like him wearing an AHL jersey, or maybe it's even a junior jersey. I'm not exactly sure, but it's definitely not the Islanders, which I don't know. To me, that doesn't count. Like, I think you need to have the photo be in a professional uniform for it to count as a true rookie. But I'm not 100% sold on that because, like, I don't know, a practice jersey or something would be fine. A picture of them, like, wearing a jersey on draft night would be fine. But ideally, you'd want, like, an action shot of them, like, playing at their main level. But, yeah, the picture with the Young Guns card just bothered me, so that one I'm just going to ignore, and then this was literally the next best card I could find that kind of fit the category of true rookie. And there's only 2 parallels of this. There's this one out of 100, and there's a 1-of-1. Like I said, there's a bunch of variations and weird stuff, but as far as this actual base card image, there was just, maybe there's 3 parallels. I'd have to look at it again, but I think there's only this serial number. There's only a 1-of-1 and out of 100, so I grabbed this one for like $20 or something dirt cheap because Luongo is one of the all-time great goalies and one of the most important players in Canucks history, certainly. So happy to have a rookie card of his, and pretty nice one, shiny, interesting card for sure. Alright, so I showed this like really elite, high-end, rare, flashy True Rookie card. Now we got the other end of the spectrum. We got the ingrained True Rookie card, which I don't know, like I haven't taken it out of this top loader. Is that actually made out of wood, or does it just look like that? I don't know exactly. It's a weird card for sure. Not really one I would typically want or anything. Like I think it's a weird set, but it is a True Rookie card, and I'm trying to get all of Pedersen's True Rookies. So this was probably like 10 or 15 bucks. So I grabbed it, and yeah, definitely not one that I really like at all. But I'm just kind of a completionist, so any of like the main sets that were like standalone releases, I'm trying to get all his True Rookies. The only good True Rookie card I don't have is the Black Diamond out of 99. That one I've seen for sale a few times, but it's always been like either bad condition or person's just asking way too much money for it. So if anyone has a mint condition one of those and they want to sell it for actually like reasonable amount, I would consider buying it. But like I sold an Ice Premier's PSA 9 and it auctioned for like 370 bucks or maybe 400 Canadian, something like that. And the Black Diamond, like every time I've seen one, people are trying to get like 800, 1,000 for it. I don't know. To me, the Ice Premier's is a better card, so I'm just not willing to pay that much for that card. But that's kind of the last good rookie card I'm missing of his. All right, next up, I got some slabs that were sitting at ShipMyCards as well. This is the 1999 Pokemon base set, Electabuzz. I decided that I was going to try and put together a full set of the base set Unlimited in PSA 9. This is just a set that's very nostalgic for me, and I think it's actually one of the key like important card sets ever. Like there's a lot of people, myself included, probably millions of kids like this who their first introduction to card collectibles was from the Pokemon base set. So if you're one of those people who doesn't understand why people like this set, it's just a thing you would have to have experienced it when you were a kid. But yeah, it was like right in my wheelhouse, probably grade 3 or 4 or something. I remember this set, like everyone had these at school, trading them and stuff. So just very nostalgic. And yeah, here's the, I mean, to me, this is like the 52 mantle. Like it's my version of a 52 mantle. Like I love this card. It's an iconic card for sure, the Charizard Holo. So I've had this one in a PSA 9 for a while, and I do have a full set in like a binder, but I think it's really cool to have everything uniform and slabbed and just like put it on the set registry. So yeah, I decided to start doing that. I think there's like less than 20 100% completed sets on the PSA set registry. So there's like surprisingly not many people have done that, and I just think it'd be a fun thing to do. So yeah, there's an Electabuzz. Here's Hitmonchan. A lot of these, like the non-holos, I got like 25 bucks. The holos, like 100 bucks. There's only one that I had to kind of pay for a bit. There's Poliwrath. Like this one might have been 200 maybe. Zapdos holo. Here is, there's a few more. Just do these ones. Here's the one that I had to pay for. I think this was like 350, 400 Canadian. The Venusaur, which is like the third best card in the set. I had a PSA 8 of this, and I have a PSA 8 Blastoise, but for my OCD, I just want everything to be a 9. I decided 9 was the perfect grade to collect because it just basically looks like a 10. Like a lot of these cards, you just wouldn't know the difference really. Maybe there'd be like some tiny bit of white or something. But yeah, like this one, I don't know. Is that why it's a 9? Like, it would make no sense for me to pay $1,000 for a 10 just to not have that speck of white. Like that just makes no sense. So I'm happy to get a 9. I think it's the perfect kind of grade to put together as a set. Because yeah, it would be, if I was trying to get all 10s at the Charizard alone, probably be like $8,000 or $9,000, which is just kind of not like a waste of money, but it's not like an investment for me, this set. It's just purely nostalgic, fun thing to collect. But yeah, there's the Venusaur, and then a couple other ones. Alright, next up, another iconic card that I decided to pick up. This was like 70 bucks Canadian, which is crazy, but I mean, it's not a rare card, so it makes sense. This is the 2001 Upper Deck Golf Tiger Woods card number 1. This was the first ever set of Golf that Upper Deck released, and Tiger was card number 1 in the set, which I think is really cool. Yeah, this would be, it reminds me of the Upper Deck's first ever baseball set, where Ken Griffey Jr. Star Rookie was card number 1, so kind of cool. Again, like, this is a card, like, I just don't see the point of buying this in a 10. Like, I got this 9 for $70, and I honestly can't even really tell why it's a 9. It just looks kind of exactly what I would expect the 10 to look like. And it's just, it doesn't make sense. Like, a 10's probably $400, so is it like that corner being slightly imperfect? Like, does it make sense to pay like $280 more for that? To me, it doesn't. I think with vintage cards, the grade is obviously super important. That's like the only thing to differentiate the cards. With modern cards, I think it's all about the parallel. And I think trying to get rare parallels and actually like artificially rare cards is kind of mandatory, because high grade cards are just, they're not rare anymore. Like, you know, Panini Prism base card, there's pop 20,000 PSA 10. I mean, it makes way more sense to spend some money and get like a serial numbered rare parallel. And if you're getting a parallel, you're actually buying something that isn't an opinion. Like, this same card might have got a PSA 10 on a different day. It's just the one opinion of the grader. So I would be spending an extra $300 off of like one random dude's opinion. Whereas if I spent a bunch of money for a rare parallel of a card, it's not my opinion that, you know, the parallel, it just literally is like a more rare card. So, and you get like, you know, it's more eye appeal, certain parallels and stuff like that. And parallels definitely protect you from cards, like from overprinting. Like, if you buy a rookie patch auto to 99, you know, Cup rookie, that card is out of 99 no matter how much they want to print that year. If you buy a high gloss Young Guns out of 10, that card will always be out of 10. They can print 500,000 base cards, it wouldn't matter. So yeah, I think that's the big difference between vintage and modern. A card like this would be sick if there was a parallel of it, but fortunately there isn't. So this is just kind of the only copy to go for, but I think it's a cool card. I would actually love to get his SP Authentic rookie one day, the autograph. That's a really amazing card, but for now I just grabbed this for my PC for dirt cheap, and I think it's a cool card. Okay, next up I grabbed this card, which I thought was a really cool card. This is the 1992 Upper Deck Timo Solani rookie card. This is the Young Guns brand too, which is really interesting because I've heard about like the Fedorov Young Guns, Bure, some of the guys who have kind of earlier iterations of the Young Guns, but for Solani I never really hear about that one. And that's probably because people consider the 1991 Upper Deck his rookie. But yeah, by my definition, you know, that's predating their NHL career. Like, he wasn't an NHL rookie in 1991. He didn't play until 1992. So this is a true rookie season card. And it's a Young Guns card. It's got a really cool photo of him like hitting a one-timer there, or just taking a slap shot. And yeah, this represents to me the guy who scored 76 goals in his rookie season. So it's a no-brainer, like which card I would rather collect. I could throw up a photo of the 1991. To me, I mean, I'm sorry if you like that card, but to me that's just a hideous, ugly card. But this one's really cool, and I'm sure the pop report's way lower because it was never like considered the true rookie, but to me it easily is. And again, the PSA 9 here, like, I don't even see why it's not a 10. But yeah, it was, you know, $100 or something, or 10 would probably be $500-600. So really happy with that one. Yeah, I recently decided to just start getting some like rookie cards of kind of important players, or players that I think were important, or just players that I liked. And Solani is one of the all-time great goal scorers, so that one was a no-brainer to get. Here's a couple other ones. These weren't in ShipMyCards, but this is what I consider Bure's true rookie, 1991, because again, this is his actual rookie year, unlike the 1990 Upper Deck, which is a card pictured with him in a Russian jersey. But yeah, this is as close to his true rookie. The only reason I got this in a 10 is because I actually collect Bure. And it's like literally a $50 card anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Here's Iggy, Black Diamond. I think this is his best rookie. I think his like rookie card scoring to Beckett was like 1994 or something, maybe even earlier, like way before he was an NHL player, which again just makes no sense. We would never do that for modern players. Like we'd never consider Connor Bedard's rookie, like a picture of him in the WHL. Like that yeah, it's completely illogical. Here's the Thornton SP Authentic PSA 9. Love that card. Here's a Brodeur I grabbed. Another one. I mean, I think his like Beckett rookie is like 1990 score Canadian or something. And he played like a couple games in 1991, but he had like no cards really that I could find. So this 1992, I think, is like his true rookie, and even the card calls it a rookie, Star Rookies. An awesome picture there, so that was a cool one. This was like $25, so hard to go wrong with that. And then Yager, thankfully Yager just had a normal rookie card. Yeah, this is the one the hobby considers as rookie, and it actually is a rookie card. So yeah, just grabbed this one in a 9, another junk wax card, but Yager is one of the GOATs, so that's definitely one I wanted to get. And here's the last one I had from ShipMyCards. I think this was like 30 US, so maybe 50 Canadian. The 1991 Upper Deck Dominic Hasek. Hasek, I think, is the best goalie in NHL history. All like the advanced stats kind of say he is. Well, actually, the advanced stats kind of say Ken Dryden is, but he played a much shorter career than Hasek, so, and different eras and all that stuff. But yeah, to me, Hasek's the best goalie ever, so wanted to get his rookie. Grabbed PSA 9 because, again, you can't even see the difference between this and a 10, so not even a 10's not even expensive or anything. I just don't even see the point of paying for one. But yeah, it's too bad a lot of these like all-time great players don't have valuable rookie cards. For people who complain about modern stuff and parallels and all that, like, trust me, you don't want it to go back to this, where, you know, you can get Hasek's rookie in a mint condition for $25. Like, it's kind of sad, but it's just the way the hobby was. And I think that's kind of why the hobby died, honestly. It was because of some of these goofy rookie cards of like international jerseys and junk wax getting printed to 1 million. So I think grading and serial numbered cards really saved this hobby. And that's funny because people just complain about those two things all the time. But anyways, there's a Hasek 1991. I think I've rambled plenty enough for this video. So yeah, thanks for watching if you watched the whole video. And yeah, I got to get these cards sent off to PSA. So I'm going to do that now. And I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching. Bye.